Welcome to Finish First Financially. I'm Goran Radanovic. I've got another Reddit post. I'm going to read it and then I'll provide my take on it. Obviously, it's not financial or investment advice. It says, I'm going to lose my house. I haven't been able to pay the property taxes for 2 years. I managed to make a payment of $2,500 this past January, but I still owe close to $10,000. I'm getting so many delinquent letters from the country, and my financial situation seems to be getting worse. I work full time, but I don't have anything to spare after bills and taking care of my father. I'm just numb right now and needed to get this off my chest. Some of the people who commented on this post provided a bit more context, and that context is that taking care of her father part actually involved her paying his rent, which is almost $2,000. So that's really where the issue lies. If she didn't have that expense, then she'd obviously have money to dedicate to the property expenses, and the financial situation would be better. So the solution seems simple, right? Either she stops paying the father's rent or he moves in with her. And why hasn't that happened yet? That's the question. And from what I've seen from many people who are struggling financially, who are in debt, they do not want to make an adjustment in the comfort that they're enjoying. So with me, what happened was when I was struggling financially, I wanted to pay off my debt as quickly as possible. I thought of ways to reduce my expenses. And the main expense that I had, which was rent, I couldn't really do much anything there in terms of renting out a spare bedroom because I was only in a one-bedroom place. So what I did is I moved out of that place, even though it was 500 meters from the beach in an amazing area, and I moved in with an elderly couple. I rented a bedroom from them, and that obviously cut my rental expense in half. Now, sure, was I more uncomfortable than before living on my own? Yes, absolutely. I had to share everything with them, and sharing spaces with people and becoming accustomed to their dogs who were also living inside. It wasn't the greatest situation, but I managed to save half of my rent, which I dedicated towards paying debt, because I made that adjustment in my comfort, in my lifestyle. And most people are not prepared to do that. The only time that I've really seen somebody make a big adjustment in their lifestyle, in the comfort that they're enjoying, is when their situation has gotten so dire that they are actually forced to make a change. And that's also what happened with me when I was losing everything, and when I lost everything. I had no other choice. I was forced to such a degree that I had to make a change in order to continue to have food and to continue to live. So most people are coasting along. They feel that they're doing fine, and they haven't felt such pressure, such pain to a large extent, to such a degree where they feel that they really need to make a change in their comfort. And it's only once they are backed into a corner and life has really forced them to make that change, do they just keep carrying on living the lifestyle that they've been living. And even in this scenario where she's struggling to make the payments, where she could even lose her house, she still hasn't made a change in her lifestyle, in her comfort, because she values that comfort so much that she's not prepared to make a change. And a change is definitely necessary in this situation. And even people who have vehicle finance, who are funding their vacations with credit cards, that has to stop. Otherwise, the car that you can't afford, that the solution is probably to sell it, because you're making all of these payments that's killing you. You're going on vacations that you can't pay with cash, so you're using your credit card. That's got to stop. And you really have to make an adjustment in the comfort that you're enjoying. It's going to become uncomfortable. It's going to become unpleasant. But that usually means downgrading my lifestyle, which is going to allow me to have more money at the end of the month, and I'm going to dedicate that money towards debt, and I'm going to pay it off quicker. So changes in adjustment in the lifestyle, in the comfort are necessary to have more money to dedicate towards expenses.